Now, as part of efforts to create an enabling environment to maintain stability and fight disinformation and misinformation, European Union Ambassador to Ghana paid a working visit to Media General to explore new areas of collaboration between the two institutions. The ambassador applauded Media General for its fair, balanced reportage on issues.
General is a particular player in the Ghana media landscape due to its different platforms and outlet types, also due to its reach, and not least due to its quality of journalism. I think the various BBC prizes that journalists of Media General have received over the past couple of years speaks for themselves. We're trying to be a less traditional development cooperation organization and a much more of a strategic partnering. But it's clear that in the media landscape here in Ghana now, where issues that we're looking at is, firstly, it's investigative journalism. Secondly, it's about information manipulation. That is a real challenge, I think, in many countries, also in Ghana. And finally, it's about producing news in local languages in order to increase the outreach.
Skinibach is European Union Ambassador to Ghana. Now, Group CEO of Media General, Beatrice Ajimang, pledged her commitment to responsible and ethical journalism.
What we seek to do is to help to be the mouthpiece of a lot of organizations like yours. I know that you have focused generally on promoting good governance issues. Last year was an election year for us, and we partnered a lot of institutions, including the CDD, which I know you partner with to look at a lot of issues on good governance. We have also worked with a lot of democratic institutions to put out their projects. So we help in promoting projects of organizations. That is what we are here to do. We discuss your projects with you, and we look at how to put them out. And we do this very well because we have the numbers. Our excitement as management is the fact that our social media platforms are growing at a very fast pace. So there are about 6 million Facebook population in this country. TV3 has over 4 million. And so if you put your projects on that platform, you have a much wider reach than you would put on your website.
Now, in the country's rapidly evolving media landscape, bloggers and social media influencers are increasingly taking center stage, often wielding microphones and claiming the spotlight, traditionally reserved for journalists. The phenomenon has sparked debate about the blurring lines between professional journalism and citizen journalism. In the following report, Joseph Yukti tells how bloggers and others now use microphones to decorate their interviewees.
With the proliferation of social media platforms, non-media professionals are now creating content to vast audience. Bloggers and influencers have become the new power brokers, often landing coveted media assignments, making it difficult to strike a balance between the professionals and the untrained practitioners. The trend has raised concerns about the credibility and quality of media content. The most disturbing in recent times is how microphones are dotted on the shirts of interviewees, including ministers of state, creating a clutter. Security analyst Adib Sani said the practice may not pose security threat, but some bloggers and media practitioners should be properly trained.
So far as I am concerned, I don't think it poses any significant security threat. The only threat I see it pose is getting caught up in a hot mic situation. But these days, times have changed, and with security enhancements, I don't think anybody is capable of putting any explosive device in a camera. Besides, Ghana is a very peaceful country.
He called for a decent way of using such microphones.
Sometimes, in order not to cluster the person, you can place the mic where the speakers are and you know, get your audio. Otherwise, you would have to seek the permission of the speaker before putting any mic on them.
Vice President of the Ghana Journalists Association, Rebecca Ekpe, said even though it is difficult to regulate and restrict the media space, practitioners, including bloggers, must exhibit professionalism.
This issue of multiplicity and duplicity of miking a person, especially with our public officials, has become something more contemporary. We're seeing that a lot within the media space. What I do know is that professionally, you can plan to have a pool somewhere, and then you have a central point where the journalists or the media can stream and pick the feed, both audio and television.
She called on bloggers and others in the new media space to invest in equipment and desist from practices that embarrass the media profession.
I know that the bloggers themselves have also realized they need to stay on top of issues when it comes to what they put out there. There's also a call on them to be more responsible and responsive to the issues that are happening within their environment. We need to invest in the equipment that we use for our job.
As the use of modern media gadgets continue to expand, some believe that proper regulation and technical vigilance is critical to ensure their safe and effective use.